I'm Matt with eTrailer, and today we're talking about the eTrailer adjustable ball mount on the back of our 2022 GMC Sierra 1500. Now this can be a great option for you if you find yourself hauling a variety of different types of trailers, whether one day you're hauling a boat behind you, a horse trailer, or maybe one day a utility trailer, and you need to accommodate for all those different rise and drops. And it's also going to be good too if you find yourself even hauling with different trucks as well. So let's check it out. Where you're going to get a majority of that adjustability is going to be from this channel right here. And the way this is going to work is we're going to have these two pins that go through and secure your ball mount in place. And this is important too because whenever you are hauling anything behind you, you want to make sure everything is level with your trailer so you don't get any uneven fits. And in this position, this is going to give you a 6-inch drop. Now we can actually flip this around, and then now when we flip it, we'll have a 6-inch rise. So you'll be able to get the best of both worlds, and you can still adjust it to give you lower rises too. So if you only needed a 2-inch rise, you can get that as well. As for the balls, that's going to be adjustable too. In this position right now, we're going to have the 2 5/16 ball mount up top. And this is going to have a capacity to carry up to 10,000 pounds. And then that's going to make our tongue weight 1,000 pounds. If you flip this around, that's going to get us the 2-inch ball mount. And that's going to have the max carrying capacity up to 7,500 pounds. And we're going to have a 750-pound tongue weight. And what really the big difference between your towing and your tongue weight is your towing is going to be what's in your trailer that you're hauling behind you, and your tongue weight is going to be that downwards pressure that's being applied to it. I flipped the ball mount around just to get some measurements. The first measurement I'm going to get is going to be from the back bumper to the center of the ball mount, and that's going to be at around 7.5 inches. And that's going to give you an idea of how close that trailer is going to be sitting behind you. As far as the ground clearance is concerned, that's going to be from the lowest point of that ball mount. That's going to be about 7.5 inches too. And you really got to think when you are loading this up with some pretty heavy weights, that's going to make this drop maybe about 1 inch or 2. And if you are in any really low ground clearance areas, like if you're going up a really steep hill, definitely watch out for that because you could make contact with the ground. Now, if you have this in a higher position and you're kind of watching out for that housing, I can get that measurement too, and that's going to sit at about 10 inches. The same is going to apply for that as well. As for the material, this is going to be made out of steel, so it's going to be very sturdy. And this is going to have this E-coat and this powder coat finish to the top of it. That powder coat finish is going to help assist, making this more weather resistant. And that E-coat is just going to be another layer of weather resistance under it too. As for the ball mount, this is also going to have a black nickel coating to it. And what that mainly is going to do is just kind of give it more of a clean finish. And if this ever were to get scratched up a lot, especially if you do plan on using this a lot, then it's just going to make it look a little bit more or less noticeable if you do get a lot of scratches on here. The way this is going to install is we're going to have this 2-inch shank that goes into your 2-inch hitch receiver. We'll have this pin that goes through and connects to this clip. I will say, if you notice, we're getting a lot of wiggling. So what I would recommend doing is actually investing in an anti-rattle bolt that goes through to help secure this into place. But that's just a look at the eTrailer adjustable ball mount on the back of our 2022 GMC Sierra 1500. Thanks for watching.